And in sync we seek. So ask Babalouie, of course, that's what this is, that you put a question in your mind and then you spin it. Here's the same thing you do with the animal magnetism wheel I just showed you. And again, these little things. What's happening now? How are you feeling? Now, the flexible flipper, this is what is missing here from this particular pocket. It's just one of those finger things. I think we've all seen these things. You write on them. You could make one of these you want. I'm not a big fan of that. I think those are a little too silly. But you could certainly make one. Now, whether or not glow-in-the-dark love wheel, which tells you about relationships, so I am missing that. That was looks kind of cool. Here's the instructions on it. Here's the actual images, I guess, that were on the wheel. And you're supposed to, charge it with light and then sit in the dark and draw what is best for you. Kind of cool. Okay, telltale card. Now we have the telltale cards. And here they are. And you can use these in many ways. Now this is here the back of the cards. Telltale cards, all the same. Question mark, kind of this fortune-telling looking women. And here we go with the cards. Rest, danger, ridiculous, travel, emotions, surprise, luck, obstacle, success, love, intuition, compromise, creative, balance, health, change, continue, spiritual, friendship, stamina. That's an odd one. Okay. So you have these, and of course you use these as, it gives you some basic instructions of how they say, shuffle the cards and place them face down. Concentrate on a question about which you seek advice. With your left hand, split the cards into two piles. Place the second pile on top of the first. So it's kind of like typical card splitting. Turn over the top two cards and lay them in front of you. These cards will answer your questions. Think blots. Ooh. Now, several people have used this. Somebody created an actual ink blot type test. I guess it's called the Rorschach test, invented by Rorschach, like all the other egotistical scientists who want to name everything about it. Yeah, I invented it, like water. So you have these they call them think blots. Ooh. Here's the backs of the cards. They're all the same. Now, they give you these kind of ink blot type designs here. Let's go through these quickly. And I like to be detailed. Because this is what you get. You're never going to see this anywhere else, people. Make sure you support us. We'll have a Patreon page soon. You can support us with all access membership, which will give you selective information you won't see on a YouTube. You only see it on all access and Patreon. Everything costs money, time, and if you want to see lots of cool stuff, support people that really are doing something, and that is IGOS. We are really doing something in the alternative area and bringing out practical, powerful information so that you can become a master manifester and change your life and change the world. Nobody else is doing nothing. Okay, so pick a ink blot and study it to find a hidden picture. This is kind of similar to, of course, I make elaborate ones that actually contain energy. But this is kind of how you view the many sigils that I produce. But the sigils have energy in them that you're transferring into you. These are just kind of opening your higher self mind. So, one way is the picture you see will reveal one of the following, or maybe more, or all of the above. A message, a clue to you about yourself, something from your past, something from your future, all of the above. You can see a different picture each time you look at the same think blot. Well, that's right. You're going into that spectrum. And of course, every time you make something that looks like something from your life or society, that creates a prejudice in your mind, meaning your society, your urban legend programming that you live in gives you information there. When you look at something like this that doesn't connect to urban legend, you can, with a little bit of practice, and of course you want to disconnect from the world using a shifting tool, get some deep inner information that's coming from your inner magical being, your higher self. So it's very important to work like that. That's why we use many different areas. So, that's what the book shows you here. Psychic notes it gives you in the back. So you got 3 or 4 pages where you can write stuff in the book if you choose to. The back has this illustration. It looks like 2 aliens playing Frisbee. Okay. Here's that book again. I think I showed you most of the pages, but let's go through it once again. And here's the front of the book. So you get all these cards and everything together. As I said, this is another tool that is over 20 years old. It's no longer in print. You may be able to find this. One nice thing about the internet is you can find things that are old and usually at reasonable prices. So if there's a link, particularly from Amazon or in our eBay store, you will be able to buy that there if you're interested in this type of product. So watch the links below. Remember to like and subscribe and support IGOS. And of course, join our new Patreon page. Thanks for listening.